You talk a lot about muscle tension.
Yeah. I do.
Yes.
So what
How can you see the muscle tension?
Well, a muscle that is tense is usually short and thick, and when I touch it, it's also hard. So this is, I know a muscle is tense. When it's relaxed, it is longer and not so, and more slender, and when I touch it, it's soft. I can move the tissue around it. With a hard, tense muscle, you cannot move the tissue around it.
Talk about chronic pain. Yeah.
But in any kind of tension, I feel this way. Maybe you don't have chronic tension here, but when I put it, I can feel if it is tense or not. So it's very easy to discover.
Can you see it in the posture?
Often I can see it in the posture. Sometimes when people are depressed and they sort of go together, or when they are pretending they're not afraid, and have what I call the Brooklyn chest, like this, that they put their chest out to pretend they're not afraid. And I call it the Brooklyn chest because in Brooklyn it was very dangerous for children to go out on the street. There was so much fighting going on. And in order not to be attacked and so, people had to pretend they were really strong. And even so they were scared, they had to put their chest way up there and say, I'm tough. But you could see when they were holding it this way that it was not real. People who really you have a wide chest, and you're very comfortable with it. So you're very comfortable with being a fairly strong man. I wouldn't like to meet you somewhere. You probably are very good to defend yourself. That's what. But when people are holding, then they are not free to move very easily. So they are not so strong as they pretend to be. And then when people let go of their chest, then very often they find their real chest. Then the breath will come in, and then they can really show themselves, and it is very different than when they do the pretending. So I don't know. What else you want to know?
Can you see a change in a patient when the person relaxes?
You absolutely can see the change. You can see the change in the place that is tied, that is held. You can see that the breathing will come in the whole body. You can see it in their face. You can see it, in the whole person. Very often, when they relax, it looks like a different person that you see. And the nice thing is they can see too that they are different. I have a big mirror in my office in Berkeley, and I have people look in the mirror when they look so different. And they can see it also, that they are different. Yeah.
How can patients experience treatment? Is it the same way for everybody, or are different experiences?
Now that is a strange question to ask. They are different people, and different people have different experiences. No?
They don't react the same way.
And they don't react the same way, and they, as I said, don't have all kinds of experiences that I, as a practitioner, couldn't even think about. They have this experience. But they hold it down in the same, some part in the body holds down. And this is also in different parts according to the experience of what happened. What else do you want to know? You have to ask me a little bit more more directly what you want to know. What do you want me to say?